Hello everybody out there in the world. I published this video quite a while ago, but with the supposed Good Friday coming around soon, I want to continue to defend the biblical truth against the myth that is Good Friday. No, Jesus did not die on Friday. That is unbiblical garbage. And you can solve that issue by looking at a supposed Bible contradiction of trying to answer how long Jesus was dead for. So let's get straight into this old video. It's a slideshow with no audio, so today we're adding audio. Let's jump right in. Whee! Faith Art Ministry. Bible contradiction. How long was Jesus dead? Let's start by looking at the verses that seem to contradict. The apparent contradiction. Jesus said, "So shall the Son of Man be 3 days and 3 nights in the heart of the earth." Matthew 12:40. 3 days, 3 nights, so far, so good. But other passages say very clearly, Jesus was resurrected on the third day. Jesus rose again the third day, him God raised up the third day, and the third day he shall rise again. Gasp. Oh no, how can Jesus rise on the third day and also after 3 24-hour periods? Wouldn't that be the fourth day? Ooh, double gasp. Well, look at this verse again. For as Jonas was 3 days and 3 nights in the whale's belly, so shall the Son of Man be 3 days and 3 nights in the heart of the earth. Matthew 12:40 again. And secondly, we'll look at this verse. It'll help clear things up later. 1 Corinthians 15:4. That he, Jesus, was buried and that he rose again the third day according to the Scriptures. Buried, rose again the third day. Looking closely here, we can see the contrast between these parts. 3 days and 3 nights, heart of the earth. Buried and rose again the third day. See it now? These verses are describing not the same, but two different things. First is Jesus' descent into the earth's heart, paradise, a spiritual realm arriving just after his death. And the second is the burial of Jesus' body in a tomb, likely hours after he died. Jesus said, "Today shalt thou be with me in paradise." Luke 23:43. That is, Jesus and the malefactor both went to that spiritual realm on the self-same day. Jesus talked about paradise in Luke 16, if you want to read more on that. Jesus died around the 9th hour, 3 p.m., following 3 hours of darkness from the 6th hour, 12 p.m. I give all the references for that. Jesus died within the lit portion of the day. Okay, that'll be an important detail for later. Just like Nicodemus buried Jesus, customarily a lengthy delayed process. To keep not the Saturday but the unleavened bread Sabbath, they had to finish before sundown, burying Jesus nearby. And we'll see why that's the case. So I'm going to show you a chart as to why Friday, Jesus dying on Friday, does not work for any of the criteria. Jesus being in the belly of the earth for 3 days and 3 nights or his rising again the third day from when he was buried. So a couple fun facts. Sabbaths may have begun at sundown to model creation week. They do nowadays. Joseph and Nicodemus would be unclean for 7 days, and they could keep a separate Passover in another month. Just some interesting history on that. So, this is what we know. Jesus dies and descends into paradise the same day he died, during the daytime. We know Jesus was buried before sundown after a lengthy burial process. And we know Jesus resurrected on Sunday, the first day of the week. Many of you may have seen a secular calendar where they place Saturday and Sunday at the end of the week. No. You can find first century sources, historians, that make it very clear Saturday is the 7th day of the week, and Sunday the 1st. Now look at this chart and see why all this fits fine if Jesus dies on Thursday, rising the third day from his burial on Thursday night. It'll be up for 2 minutes. At least for this slideshow video it would be. I should not pause it. So Jesus dies on the cross on Thursday. He immediately goes to the belly of the earth for a decent portion of a third of Thursday, and for all of Thursday night, all of Friday, all of Friday night, all of Saturday, all of Saturday night, as it were. And then he rises on Sunday. So in total that gives you 3 days and 3 nights in the belly of the earth. Okay. Jesus is buried not for most of Thursday, but definitely for all of Thursday night and Friday and Friday night. So Friday is the first day. So then by the time you get to the end of Saturday, Jesus is buried for 2 days and 3 nights, which means he could be buried in the earth for 3 days, be in the belly of the earth for 3 days and 3 nights, and be buried and rise again the third day. The third day from when? From when he was buried. That's the only way to make it all fit. So, no. Jesus did not die on Friday. That's garbage. Did I skip a slide? Yes. Next, I'll show you the chart with my model extended over to Wednesday, and you'll see it's too long a time to fit either criteria. 3 days and 3 nights, resurrected the third day. I think there was a slide before this, was there? Oh, yes. When we're going over this topic, you need to remember that Passover preparation, these are relative terms. Like saying the holidays, Advent, the Christmas season, winter solstice, the 12 days of Christmas. Does Christmas include Christmas Eve? I mean, those terms are relative. If you go back through Matthew's gospel from the time that Jesus got the ass to sit upon, and for them to prepare a room to get the things needful for the feast, you see that they throw around these terms in a similar way that we do. But those terms are relative, but the numbers Jesus gave, those are objective. That's what we should go by. And of course there are others and have seen the Friday error, and I have seen this, I just don't have the reference for it now, that people then posit that Jesus died on Wednesday. Well, that doesn't work either. Let's show the chart refuting that now. So as you can see, you can just skip all the way over to the right. 4 days and 4 nights that Jesus resurrects before at dawn of Sunday morning. How could you get him resurrected the third day at all? It just doesn't work. And you can also see that you'd have to move the resurrection to Saturday to reconcile Wednesday with my model. With the biblical model, that was a typo. I forgot to change it before I posted. But you'd have to deal with the leftover ominous gap of 24 hours. So what if we try another model? I really tried to steel man the Wednesday argument. The closest I could render to fitting the biblical criteria creates more confusion. Or it just creates confusion. Where was Jesus right after he died? Did Jesus' coroners break the unleavened bread Sabbath after all? Where was Jesus for the 12 hours of Saturday night? Here is the chart. Okay, we go. So you got question marks all over the place. Oh yeah, you can get 3 days and 3 nights and get Jesus resurrected within the third 24-hour period. But it's too confusing. I would not posit this model. No. The Thursday model works the best. The Friday model doesn't work at all. Wednesday creates confusion, or it's too long. The only way to try to reconcile it just creates too many questions. No. Well, I'm done, guys. I hope this helps you see that there was no contradiction. And why I think the Bible, well, why I know the Bible, the Thursday model fits the Bible. Thanks for watching.